Good morning. Welcome back to Cruising Complete. So we had a change of plans this morning. We didn't get up early for breakfast.
No.
Slept in. I stayed out late in the casino last night. So we're gonna get off. We just got off the ship. We're at Coco Cay today. We got Icon next to us. So I saw Icon at Cosmo the other day with us. So we're gonna get off here. We're gonna go up, kind of just walk around the island a little bit. Probably get lunch on the island because we skipped breakfast because somebody wanted to sleep in. And Sierra had to do a little bit of schoolwork. So now off we go. Probably get lunch on the island and then head back to the ship. It is supposed to rain today at some point too, they said. So we'll see. Hopefully we don't get caught in that, but all right, we'll see you on the island. Had the helium balloon actually going today. Here in front of the pirate ship splash pad. That is complimentary for the kids. And Devil's Peak. Inside the real water park. Yeah, check out the helium balloon, y'all. It's a rising. Imagine the views from up there have to be pretty amazing. Yeah, Captain Jack's bar over that way. Look back at the ships. We got Icon in port with us today, next to Voyager. Crazy the difference, and Voyager's a pretty big ship. Alright, so we just went to the tram station off the ship and found out. So the regular trams you can ride on, but they're not handicap accessible for wheelchairs. But they do have handicap accessible vehicles where they will transport you to wherever you want to go on the island. We're not going to do it because we don't have a specific place to go. We're kind of just wanting to tour around the island. But as a heads up, they do have that available. So if you're in a wheelchair and not able to transfer onto a regular tram, they do have handicap accessible vehicles for you to be able to get to Hideaway Beach or whatever location that you're going to. It's Captain Jack's up here. They have entertainment up here at Captain Jack's too. They'll have like pirates playing a little pirate band and stuff. It's pretty entertaining. So we're gonna go head down the red path here. It goes past the splash pad area and the food area. Captain Jack's is just a bar area. That's not food, but we're gonna go show where it has the food available and stuff like that. Just kind of walk around, chilling on the island for a bit before we get back on the ship. But yeah, that helium balloon is way up there, up and away balloon. I looked at booking it. Years ago, it used to be like $30 a person. For this sailing, it was like $85 a person. So, not horrible, but not like the greatest either. You can see as on our left as we're passing too, here's Splashaway Bay, the huge splash pad for the kids. Anytime I bring Anaya here, I have to be here for hours because she doesn't want to leave because they have a lot for the kids. They got the huge dump buckets. It's really a really big splash pad. And they got slides and a pool for them. When we get up here, I'll show it as well. Keep in mind also, I said it in one of the other daily vlogs, I think it was yesterday or the day before, you do not need to bring towels off the ship with you onto the island. They do have towel stations. We have a little Coco Cay shop here. That's Thrill Water Park. You do need a pass for that. I'm gonna show this real quick, Sierra. But this is Splashaway Bay. How you doing, man? Splashaway Bay, so huge area for the kids to come and splash around at. So I'm not going to show too much of it because there's a lot of kids running around, but general idea of what Splashaway Bay looks like. Again, here's the entrance to the real water park. The water park passes are a little pricey, but you know, if you're from up north somewhere that doesn't have a lot of water parks, or like right now it's the first week in February, it's cold everywhere and you want to splurge and come down and enjoy the warm weather. It's in the 80s today. It's a little warm, Sierra. Yeah. It's a little warm outside. But they do have plenty of shaded areas on the sides to stop as well. So plenty of shade on Coco Cay. There's beach umbrellas all around the island as well. You can rent cabanas and day beds if you wanted to splurge on a little bit of that. See the little handicap sign here to the left. They have the handicap accessible chairs as well. The big tires to get out onto the sand. Those are first come, first serve, but they do have those available as well. And here on the left, we're gonna have Skipper's Grill. That's gonna be one of the eateries. Restrooms all throughout the island as well. The Skipper's Grill, I can smell the food, but it's not open quite yet. Yep, so here, hold on. Let's show this. Up and away, it's swaying up there, back and forth. It's connected by a string. That is crazy. I don't even think anybody's on it right now. They might be testing it for the wind or something. It's not even really windy today, but I imagine that thing's connected literally by one rope, it looks like. That's crazy. That's so nuts. I wanted to try it, but after seeing that, I don't know if I do now. But yeah, Skipper's Grill, we're gonna go here eventually and probably get something to eat, but let's move on and see what we can find. I like how they added these areas too over top, the shaded areas as you're walking. They've done a lot to help improve over the years. Remember Coco Cay when it was just an island and just not really a whole lot here. All right, we'll touch up in a little bit. It's another view of the side of Voyager and Icon. See, as we're walking around, here's one of the towel stations. Again, you could take towels from here. You don't have to take them off the ship. You can take them back on the ship with you as well. Just make sure you turn them in on the ship. You can bring them off if you want, but it's not required. They do have the stations around the island for you to get towels. So I also want to point out with the umbrellas, there are tons of umbrellas. These are free. You do not have to pay for these. Other cruise lines charge for umbrellas on their private islands. Not Royal Caribbean. They are included. The beach chairs are free. Now the cabanas and day beds, yes, you have to pay more for. A look at Oasis Lagoon. Oh, the helium balloon is going up again. They must be testing it. Yeah, largest freshwater pool in the Caribbean. You got a swim up bar over that way as well. Yeah, they have a chairlift here as well for handicap accessibility. But they do have the like beach, not really a beach, it's concrete, but you could just walk in. You don't need stairs as well, so makes it pretty accessible for everybody. They got some shaded areas in the middle. I love the design of it. Like I said, down that way you're gonna have the swim up bar and stuff. I'm not gonna walk all the way down that way because we're about to turn around and go get some food, but general idea what it looks like.
All right, everybody. I got a Philly cheesesteak. What is that, a hot dog, Dad? Philly cheesesteak hot dog,
no,
fries?
It's a Philly cheesesteak sandwich.
Oh, sandwich.
It's like shaved beef.
And then I got a regular hot dog and some tropical mango juice. What you got?
I got the Philly cheesesteak, and I got one of the tacos. This is the pork tacos. They got like a station up there, and you can kind of build your own tacos, salsa bar and all that, and my Red Bull. We'll start with that. I'm going back for more. So something I wanted to point out with the seating. Sierra is in her own wheelchair. So they do have the beach chairs that you can transfer into, but it is not easy for her to transfer into the beach wheelchairs because they move, and then it's kind of a hassle. So she has to use her own wheelchair, preferably use her own wheelchair. This is literally concrete here, goes into the sand. This is the only seat in the entire restaurant area that is not in the sand, and her wheels sink in the sand. So just a heads up, if you are in a wheelchair, there's very, very, very limited seating for handicap for the sand areas. So hopefully that's something they improve on in the future. All right, so give a general idea of what they have to drink at Skipper's Grill. Here's a couple of the drink options. They do have these drink stations spread out throughout the island as well at all of the eateries. Yeah, ice cream station there. hand washing stations, of course. You got cookies and brownies as well as fruit. You have whole fruit and cut fruit as well. Salad station. I put country potato salad, mixed green salad, Caesar salad, tomato cucumber salad. Give you all a general idea what they have for food. Ribeye cheesecake sandwich, those are so good. Cuban sandwich, portobello mushroom sandwiches. You got a full toppings bar here, and I'll show you why in a second. They also have a taco stand, but they got like the toppings for burgers, and then on the other side you're gonna have a salsa bar toppings area. So as you can see, you got different salsa options. You got a whole other salsa bar on the other side as well. They got guacamole, sour cream. As you can see, here is the taco area. You got, try to get a better view without interrupting people. You got some flour tortillas, chicken carnitas, pork carnitas. You got beef carnitas as well, the Mexican rice, beans. You got corn tortillas and flour tortillas available. There's another salsa bar over here. As you can see, all of the toppings, cheese, lettuce, salsa, another drink station. Let's go over and show you. There's another salsa bar. They got condiment stations as well. Let's go over here. We'll show you what they have on the regular grill. They had, I'm pretty sure it's just about the same every time you come here. It's always been the same. I've been here, but you're gonna have your hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, corn on the cob, cheeseburgers, hamburgers, hot dogs, barbecue chicken, corn on the cob, and fries is pretty much what you're gonna find at the grill station. As I said, this is one of the eatery options on board that is complimentary. You also have the snack shack is complimentary. They have different food options as well. The chicken sandwich, the mozzarella sticks. They also have the, what are those things called? Sierra, what do they have at the snack shack?
Funnel cakes? Yeah,
funnel cakes. I was trying to think of the name of it. They have funnel cakes at the snack shack too, but ice stations. So yeah, a little idea of what they have for food on the island. All right, we're gonna head back towards the ship. Again, I wanted to point out the wheels. So something on this, the handicap accessible chairs. Let me walk up here and show it real quick. For those of you who might be interested, so you cannot push yourself in these chairs. Like Sierra pushes herself in her wheelchair. These are not push assist. You have to have somebody pushing you from behind pretty much. So it's a little difference in, than obviously with her chair, she's able to push herself with her wheels. So just a general idea why she doesn't like to transfer into those chairs. A zip line station up there. All right, well, we're gonna head back to the ship. We pretty much just got off just to walk around for a little bit and get some lunch. Go back to the ship while it's not as busy. Everybody's off on the island, and kind of relax on the ship. So get a view here of the water slide again on our way back out. That red one is so tall. I'd be scared to climb up the stairs to go to that one. That's crazy. Back to the ship. Man, Icon is so massive, y'all. That's not even... There was a lady on the island and she's like, oh, there's 3 ships in port today, because she thought half of Icon was one ship and half was the other. I know that's one ship. It's just one big massive ship. It's not 2 skinny little ships. It's one big massive wide one. You got Norwegian's got a ship in port today as well on their island. See a lot of cranes over there on Norwegian's island. They must be doing some construction. Got a jet ski out there going. And a jet ski tour. Got a bunch of them going. That ought to be a pretty cool excursion to do. Y'all ever do the jet skis as an excursion? What is y'all's favorite excursion? Throw it down in the comments below. What do you like to do when you come to Coco Cay? Do you like to just relax on the beach? Do you rent one of the cabanas? Do you do the water park? Do you do the jet skis, snorkeling? What is your thing at Coco Cay? Let us know down in the comments. All right, Voyager, we're coming back. Maybe we should just try to jump on Icon, Sierra. All right, y'all, ship view of Coco Cay. Got the adults only area on that end of the island. It's a perfect day at Coco Cay. It was nice. Went out and had lunch. The lunch was pretty good. Beach area. So pretty. We'll walk around this way. Show a little bit of Norwegian's island as we're walking. And go to the front of the ship. Yeah, Sierra, what did you think of the food and stuff on the island?
It was alright. I mean, they had the Philly cheesesteak thing, which was good. Yeah. And they didn't have that on the ship. And their brownies, too. Oh, the brownies are, if y'all didn't eat the brownies on Coco Cay, they're so soft and they got like a caramel drizzle. Oh, the caramel drizzle is so good. It's almost like a sea salt caramel brownie. Yeah. But they're so soft and like gooey and oh, they're so good. It's like they just came out the oven. Yeah. The cookies were kind of hard, but yeah, they've been kind of hard on the ship too. They haven't seemed to be the freshest cookies in the world, but yeah, the food on the island was pretty good. It's like we got a little sailboat or catamaran or something out that way. There's another, is that a ship all the way out there? So there's the Norwegian ship. There's their private island over there. Which I have to say, y'all, and I'm not trying to knock Norwegian, but their private island seems kind of boring to me. It's just literally a beach. Now I live in Florida, so I can go to the beach anytime, so that really doesn't excite me on a cruise. Compared to Coco Cay, it does. It just doesn't look very. There's no palm trees. It's no color. It's just kind of. And Coco Cay's quiet. There's quiet areas that are beautiful beaches as well, but it just, I don't know. So we got a Norwegian ship over here, and then way back there, there's another cruise ship. It looks like right there. I can't tell which one it is. Or if that might be an, I don't know, what is that out there? A cargo ship maybe? But something way out there. Anyway, so we got a little like catamaran boat or sailboat or something out here as well. But yeah, a little look at Coco Cay from the ship. We got back on board a little while ago. We're just walking around the ship enjoying our last day on board. Doing some of the last minute things we want to do. Like Sierra wants to do the arcade. So we'll probably do that and a couple trivias. There's another show tonight coming up. Yeah, we're definitely doing Michael Jackson trivia. That's one of my favorite trivias on board. So, see the shuffleboard here. But yeah, so that's what the plan is right now. I'm not sure where we're going for dinner yet. I think we're gonna skip the dining room. The dining room has not been our favorite on this trip. We normally like the dining room, but just we have been enjoying other options. The Windjammer is easy and quick for us. It's easy for Sierra to get in and out, and we've been planning and trying to do a lot of activities, so having a quick dinner service is really nice, and we've been getting that in the Windjammer, and the staff in the Windjammer has been amazing. So I think we might do Windjammer. I don't know, we might splurge and do specialty dining, who knows. But all right, y'all, we'll catch up later. So Sierra hit a ducky on the little fire hose thing. So we're gonna remember where we hid that, and we're gonna try to come look later, and we're gonna totally forget where we hid that duck. Totally forget about it. That's okay though. Somebody will find a little cute little ducky. Might find it next cruise though.
I had no idea that they had, y'all, by the way. They have an app for hiding ducks on a cruise ship that you can download, and it'll tell all the people, like, there's a section for if you're hiding, you can upload the pictures of where they're at, could give hints, and then so the duck seekers know that people are hiding ducks and when they're hiding them and where to look, kind of a thing. To me, I kind of like the old-fashioned way. I just want to look around and see if I can find them on my own. I've been pretty successful doing that. I found a few pretty much on every one of the last cruise ships we went on. So
you found the mini ducks.
The mini ducks are hard to find because they're so tiny. Oh, look at Icon. It's so pretty. I miss that ship so much. Like the views there from, I can't even remember the name of that area on the ship. But it's right there off the promenade, and they got that, it's like, it's one of the bars there. Sarah, do you remember the name of it? That's gonna drive me nuts now because it's on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it, but.
It's not the Aquadome.
No, it's not the Aquadome. This is on the promenade. It's one of the bars. It's not the coffee shop, but it's one of the bars. And you can come outside and sit, but yeah, Icon was an amazing ship, y'all. Definitely check out our vlogs that we did on Icon of the Seas as well. Alright, y'all, so we are in the Windjammer. I kind of wanted to show because it's similar to what they had on the island. So while you're in port at Coco Cay, we got the barbecue chicken, the corn on the cob, Mexican rice, some of the staple items too, like the penne pasta and spaghetti station, and bread as well. Walk around here and show some of the other stuff. Because I saw on the other side, they have the Cuban sandwich, they have the portobello mushroom sandwich as well. Steamed vegetables, gravy, some beef stew, some grilled fish. Obviously you have your dessert station here in the middle as well. The salad station. So again, the stations are going to be pretty similar, but I wanted to show y'all. So the only thing on the island that I don't see in the Windjammer that they had on the island, chicken fingers and stuff, is the Philly cheesesteak sandwiches and the brownies, because they had the cookies, burgers, hot dogs, and the Cuban sandwich, portobello mushroom sandwich they have here as well. So literally everything except for the Philly cheesesteak sandwich and the brownie. They even had the tacos up on the side dish, the carnitas. So, hi! So yeah, pretty much the same food in the Windjammer that they have on Coco Cay, with the exception of a couple items. Red Bull!
Hi.
Hi. So they did have brownies.
Yeah, they have brownies on the ship.
They're a little bit different than the ones that they had at Coco Cay.
They don't have the caramel on top.
But this little pound cake, that looks good. I wanted to try it.
Yeah, it's orange. It's like a tropical pound cake.
Pound cake or whatever it was called.
Something like that.
The tres leches little thing, and then you wanted the strawberry
Jello
or whatever it is. So
yep.
Having a little dessert. What time is it?
Michael Jackson time.
Michael Jackson trivia time in the Star Lounge.
We're gonna win.
There's not very many people here. This is normally a pretty popular event.
We lost by 1 point.
We lost by 1 point. We got 12 out of 15. And they got 13 out of 15 because they had one of the cover artists or something, a featured artist in one of the songs that I didn't know. So we got outbeat by 1. Otherwise we would have tied with them too. But it was fun. Now we're gonna go to the parade on the promenade, try to find seats. All right, we are at the promenade for the Anchors Away parade. Let's see what this is about.
Alright y'all, well I got some mashed potatoes and fries, a lot of potatoes, and then I also got lasagna with the Coca-Cola. So Dad will be back in a minute to show y'all what he got.
It's Italian night. Mashed potatoes, huh? For
and
Italian
fries.
night? And fries.
I got 2 potatoes.
2 potatoes, lasagna, garlic bread.
Meatballs.
So meatballs and arancini I gave Sierra some of too off of mine. Roasted potatoes, chicken parm, lasagna. A little bit of Italian night. This is a tiramisu. The green is a pistachio cake. That is a strawberry cake. And that is a chocolate cake. So I wanted to try all of them because fat boys like cake, and
pistachio cake sounds disgusting.
That's what this is. This is pistachio cake. I'm gonna try it.
I don't like pistachios either.
You don't? Well, I'm still gonna try it. So, all right, the verdict is out. The pistachio cake is gross. I like pistachios. I like cake. Do I like this pistachio cake? No, it's disgusting. Chocolate cake's not bad. Strawberry cake is not very good either, to be honest, but You want to try the pistachio cake, Sierra? I heard it's good for girls. I heard girls like it. No? Why is it not focusing on you? That's crazy. There she is. And the flow rider is pretty at nighttime, isn't it? That'd be cool to come up here and do that at night. Alright, so we're in the arcade and Sierra wants to play this Joker.
Okay.
Air hockey. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna try to video record it because this thing is gonna drop all of those pucks at some point, and it's gonna be pretty cool. So we're gonna video record it. Okay?
Oh, it's coming this way. Oh wait, there's one already on the thing, Dad.
Yeah, but it's not a big one.
Oh.
See what I mean? No, don't get him in my side. No, don't get him in my side.
They're too far away.
Oh, there they go again. So they just keep going. No!
We didn't even get these out the way.
See how good Sierra is at bowling. Oh, she got a strike. Oh, that's a lot of pins. 77 pins. Was there 100 of them on that one?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Coco walks up to the top level and win prizes.
Okay, watch this.
Oh. You get the golden pin stage again.
Oh, that one's off. Oh. Gotta be
73.
Slacker, you got jab out. You got jab out? You got your jab out.
How do you keep getting strikes? This is rigged. Oh wow, you got a lot of them that time. You got like 90. That's crazy.
Who can send me to the
Oh, watch, it's
top?
gonna be a strike again.
Oh, no strike.
We're gonna have your beautiful country line dance. Let's get ready. We need more, guys. 10,000 people on the dance floor. 10,000. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's get more people first. We need to see you right here. Woo!
So the
Oh, yeah.
Royal Roundup
Oh,
Country
yeah.
Party
More
is
people now.
a country line dance party. Makes sense.
And boom, and boom, and turn. 1, 2, 2 and go. Left side. Yeah, right side. Pop.
Good evening. Night number 5. Done in the books. 5 nights completed.
We leave tomorrow.
We get off the ship in the morning. That's not depressing. We got luggage tags in your room. It's depressing day. Get off tomorrow. End of a 5-day trip. Pretty good day. Did Coco Cay, just kind of wandered around the paths, the handicap accessible areas. Got food. Got to see the helium balloon go up and down at Coco Cay, which is cool. We never got to see them go up before.
Although I don't think I would ever do that.
And after seeing it go up, no, I'm terrified of heights.
It was like swaying back and forth in the air.
Yeah,
too.
It was crazy to see.
I think I'm good.
Yeah, no, not doing it. But it was cool. We got back on the ship, did a couple of activities and just like last minute things we wanted to do, like
trivia.
We did some trivias. We went. We did the show, the Farewell Voices show. Saw that, so it's a lot of singing.
Singing and dancing.
We got our photo. We went to the Focus Gallery and got our photo. We had dinner in the Windjammer. It was Italian night.
Yeah. Although the Windjammer was packed tonight.
It was so busy tonight. Like I'm thinking a lot of people skipped the dining room to go to the Windjammer.
Maybe we should have gone to the dining room.
Yeah, to try to get done early and go to the show or something, because that was the most packed I've seen the Windjammer. I wasn't able to record the food that they had on the buffet line at all, because it literally was a long line just to get through the buffet line. It was crazy.
But they had like lasagna, pasta.
Yeah, so one thing I've noticed is a lot of the foods on the main dining menu, if you look at the main dining room for that particular night, not all of them, but a lot of the foods they have on the buffet line as well. Like tonight they had lasagna, chicken parm. They also had shrimp, like large shrimp cocktails, and I don't know what is it, mussels or clams or something that they had as well. Meatballs, pastas, good selection of food, and the food was good that we did get.
But the line was ridiculously long.
The line was really, really long at all the buffet stations tonight. So we did the country roundup. Is that what it's called? It's country line dancing and just country dances. Not all of them are line dances. Some of them are like couples dances, stuff like that. And then they do like sing-alongs, and it was fun. It was cool to see. I don't see a whole lot of country, like country western stuff on Royal Caribbean ships. I think that's something
I don't think I've seen that before.
Yeah, I know Mason Jar has a little country band occasionally that plays on some of their ships, but you don't see enough of it in my opinion. In my opinion, a country western bar would go over really well on a Royal Caribbean ship. So that was neat to see that they had that available, and overall, now that we're through 5 nights, it was nice. We enjoyed the trip, a lot of good. A couple things we probably would make better if we were able to put in some suggestions. I think most of it probably would be handicap related stuff that we would make better, not so much bad things about the cruise line or the ship itself. It's just adjustments for handicap accessibility, like only having 4 seats for the Studio B for handicapped people to sit is kind of crazy when you got 5,000 people on the ship. But and then like at Coco Cay, not having seating for handicap at the restaurants.
They had one table that I could get to.
And then the beach chairs are accessible, but you have to have somebody to push you. You can't wheel yourself if you transfer into one of the beach chairs.
Right, so if you're coming alone, you definitely couldn't get into one of the beach chairs.
Well, and not only that, but like then where you pick up the beach chairs, like to leave your chair, like if you were in a motorized scooter or you had your own wheelchair, you'd have to leave it there, and how secure is that to leave your belongings? You don't have like a locker to put your wheelchair in or anything like that, so it's kind of
you could come back and it could be gone.
So it's just stuff like that I think kind of, it didn't hamper us at all. We still had a great time. We didn't let us, it's not like we didn't let it bother us, so to say. We noticed this stuff, and we want to point it out so people know when they're coming in the future, hey, what to expect, you know what I mean? Not in a negative way at all. It's just obviously not everything can be catered to, but exactly. So just so people know, and it's stuff that of course they can make improvements on in the future would be nice, but overall I think the ship was really nice. The entertainment was great. Service was really, really good. We didn't have bad service from anybody. Some of the bartenders were really good. The wait staff was really good. Trying to think. We didn't have any bad experiences. So I think overall the trip was nice. The ship
It's been a good trip.
I would do the ship again.
Yeah,
Voyager this season is a nice ship. I definitely would recommend it. Yeah, so good trip overall.
Yep.
So thanks again for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for the future vlogs coming out as well. We do post once a week, every Saturday. We're posting videos, so definitely make sure you got the notifications on.
Yep.
And remember, if you're not cruising,
you're losing.
You're losing. Oh yeah, bye.